2020. What a strange year. South Africa's still in a rut. My bikes are still here. Maybe there will be something new in 2020. There was something I wanted to mention in this video. I can't seem to remember. What was it? Right, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at a 2015 Indian Scout. Not a Scout 60, the original Scout. First registered 2016. I am now its fourth owner. History-wise, it was imported by the agent. Somebody bought it, put 100 kilometers on it, and then sold it promptly again. So, okay. Then somebody who owned a Triumph dealership did something horrible to it. Look at this photo, you tell me, huh? Okay, and then the third owner came along and had this monstrosity painted again in brilliant matte black with a gloss and a pinstripe design, which I'm very fond of, I must say. This is really a thing of beauty. Unfortunately, there were also, from the Triumph era, a few extras added. For example, these things, this angel eye headlight is okay, I suppose. This handlebar was from the previous owner. It's a custom build, which means it's not straight, it's kind of crooked. When you look at it, He extended the clutch cable, and apparently there's enough slack on the brake cable, so he didn't need to do anything to it. That being said, I don't trust this. Look, gentlemen, this bike has not seen a lot of mileage. Guess the mileage in kilometers. 3,670. That's it. 5 years old. In fact, 29th week of 2014 manufacture of the tire, which means these tires are also past their dates, which is the first mod, well actually the second mod I'll be doing, new tires. Other than that, I did get all the OEM spares, the airbox, don't ask me what's in place of it, I haven't checked it, the indicators, here you can even tell the age, it still uses the bulb, classic. The original mirrors. Key. Nice, actually. Well, hey. And the handlebars, the originals. And then, let's go through the mods. What has been done? Basically, everything has been blacked out. The mirrors, I really wish they paid more attention to here. It's a bit of an eyesore, but that's just me. The levers, I don't know if this is powder coating or just, I think, part of the spray job, seeing how there are runs here in the corner. Yeah, can be done. Previous owner, also comfort. I have no idea what these are, but that's interesting. And he didn't drag it into the corners by the looks of it. He said it was for comfort. I believe him, because even on the demo model going in the corner, I dragged the foot pegs, so it's very difficult to turn these beasts. Obviously, no more chrome, blacked out, which, again, I don't really like. The symmetry would have been better if it had just been chrome. Oh, look, and it's already attracting ladies. Or lesbians in this regard. What's wrong, Gia? You like it? Hey, Bamfa. Yeah, okay, no worries. The seat, he dyed it a beautiful, I must say, like an oxblood color, and comfort-wise, I'm even considering just leaving the seat because this thing saves my back quite a bit. So we'll leave that. Why he didn't black out the tank, I don't know, because that just looks odd. Vance & Hines exhaust bombs. Very nice, quite expensive, but 10 grand, so not bad. Rear shocks, still standard. The rear tail, yeah, well, the indicators, etc., have been replaced. Brake light bracket, the indicators now sit here. Now here's something I'm not happy with. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, I know. Okay, so couple of mods to be done. Although I must say, for 5 years, this thing, there's a little bit of rust. That's it. The rest of it, okay, look, it had been resprayed recently, so I seriously doubt this ABS sensor we can also powder coat black, I think. Doesn't look right. Or maybe we can actually polish it. Yeah, we should be able to polish it. Okay, another mod there. What else was there? Foot controls I've spoken out. Look, gentlemen, I have ridden the Scout from the dealership here. And I was surprised. It was the first bike where I got on. Okay, granted, not as comfortable because of my freakish frame. But I didn't want to go past the speed limit. I was like in 5th gear, didn't know it had a 6th gear. And you know, I was relaxed, like no place on earth. I didn't overtaking, fuck it. It was just, it was really relaxing. Where the Supermoto eggs me on, it's like, go faster, pop a wheelie, pop a wheelie, pop a wheelie. Ah! This one, really relaxing. Guess I'm showing my age. So yeah, I had another 4 second-hand vehicles. One of them was a 2017, actually it was a 2016. I know how to read the VIN numbers now. Bog standard exhaust, pretty much no mods, etc. for 180,000. I'm like, piss off. And it had close to 20,000, huh? Then there was another one in the East Rand. Exhaust was customized by some backyard mechanic. No idea. Sounded great though. Still, everything box standard. Standard seat, etc. Had about 17,000 kilometers on it for, what was it? About 140,000. Okay, I was nearly sold on that bike if the dash display didn't say check engine with an error code while I was riding it. And also, gentlemen, if you're selling a bike, put a bit of petrol in it. I don't want to start a test ride with the fuel gauge blinking at me, okay? That's unnerving. That's not something good. So, and then I saw this thing in, how do you say, the online ad sites, and I thought, looks damn decent. It already had Vance and Hines, which I wanted. Foot pegs, didn't care for it. The ape hangers, I really don't care for it. If you've never tried ape hangers, it's basically very difficult to control. And of course, what I think interested me is it's very low mileage. I mean, where can you see a 5-year-old motorcycle in this sort of condition with less than 4,000 kilometers on it? I mean, I was half expecting this to be a Code 3 or Code 2, you know, a crashed bike, a write-off or something, but no. The guy had it, modified it a bit for comfort, and then said, okay, that was fun, what's next? Okay, and if you're buying one of these, easiest way, have a look at the radiator. I mean, come on, that's pristine. There's like hardly anything bent. I have no idea what this aftermarket filter is. It looks strange and unusual. Again, blacked out. You can also see here, the guy really took care of it. Hardly any key scratches, but again, resprayed, low mileage. Foot pegs, other thing what this thing came with is a piggyback chip. A piggyback chip, EJK it's called. Basically what I had on the 1190, which tells the engine you're doing it wrong, you know, like my wife when I drive. And apparently that's good. Personally, gentlemen, I'm going to rip that thing out because I don't like that loose bung or piggyback, and I'm going to go for a Dynojet PowerVision 3. So I can basically download the maps, tune it, and then either leave it on, or I can go onto the wanted ads and say, look, if you want your Indian tune, just come to me. I download the map, tune it for you for $500. Pretty cool. Also, the best license disc holder I've seen in a long time. Okay. Bit of corrosion here, but that's really minor. The belt, never had a belt drive before. This thing's still rock solid. Bit dirty, but that's to be expected. Coolant. Okay, look, before I go into that. In order of appearance, the bike is 5 years old. Somebody did a service by themselves, no records. Okay, let's assume the guy went to the dealer, he got the right air filter, well, proof is there, oil and oil filter. Let's assume that, okay. What happened? Because usually oil you're supposed to change once a year or... don't get me started. Okay, so in order of appearance, what we're going to do, we're going to change the oil. Note, Indian Scouts use 15W60. That's incredibly hard to get. So I had 10W60. I mean, this number is only for the winter. That's important. So that we get. The filter for this thing, HF199. Hylomar for the drain bolts. That's one. So we're going to take off the tires, or maybe we do this one first, then the tires. And then once that is done, I'm going to climb into the engine and see what else. Motor, long life coolant, takes about 2.5 liters as far as I know. And we'll flush the entire thing because the current coolant is colorless. The other thing is the brakes. I don't know how old the fluid is, needs to be flushed, and I'm going to put fresh brake pads in. And this is regardless. Look, I don't go EBC because that's expensive and not readily available, so I always go SBS. And these things look damn decent. And from there onwards, once we've done all that, I'm waiting for the dealership for Indian in South Africa to finally get back to me and tell me how much an extended reach footrest kit costs. And once we've got that, I need to move those forward. And while we're doing that, we're going to do the brakes because we have to flush all of them. Same with the handlebar. Get rid of that. Handlebar, OEM, and we're going to go for Cafe Racer style end bar end mirrors. New grips as well, because these things, they still look 100%, but the rubber's pretty old. It's coming off with my finger now even. Yuck. So, things to do. Also forthcoming mod, because this is a 2015, progressive forks will be fitted, and new shocks as well from online. So we're going to get busy. And a radiator protector to keep all the stones away from the fins. Because, I don't know if you've noticed, but South Africa, the roads are so bad that we drive over a lot of little pebbles which can just smash everything. And we take it from there. So gentlemen, welcome to my new little project. Don't expect me to go crazy here, you know, cut the seat off or do anything. I'm looking for a bike that makes me proud to ride it. Which actually all of these do. Okay, to suit my tastes, how's that? Work in progress, but at least the videos are coming again.